So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is that you get enough MCQ practice from current affairs because current affairs form a very important portion of your civil services examination, especially prelims examination, right? Around 40 to 50% of the questions in your prelims examination are related directly or indirectly to current affairs. So you cannot ignore current affairs at all. Now, to tackle this exam, prelims exam I'm talking about, not mains, you need enough MCQ practice. And if 40 to 50% is going to be related to current affairs, well, then you need enough MCQ practice from current affairs also. Okay, so this lecture series is solely dedicated to current affair MCQs. Okay, for polity MCQs, economics MCQs, geography, history, science and technology, other MCQs will have separate lecture series. This lecture series is dedicated solely to current affairs. All right, now please make this lecture part of your daily routine. It should be a daily habit of yours because 4 to 5 MCQs might seem like a little effort, but if this little effort is committed to on a daily basis, if you cover 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis with me, then these 4 to 5 MCQs would add up to more than 1200 MCQs by the time you're ready for your prelims examination next year. Okay, now 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone are more than sufficient. Okay, so by little effort every day, you will be able to achieve this massive effort. Okay, this massive achievement, you'll be able to do that. So please make this lecture series a daily habit of yours. Okay, because then you'll feel so confident about current affairs that you won't be scared of your prelims exam next year. As far as current affairs are concerned, you won't be scared of them. You would feel so confident. You would feel so confident that you would actually feel that you have strong chances of clearing this exam. All right. So if you want to go to your prelims exams confidently, well, make this lecture series a daily habit of yours. All right. Okay. Enough of the introduction. Now let's straight away jump into the discussion, starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty. It was launched at the G20 Leaders Summit in Brazil in 2024. The aim of this alliance is to serve as a platform for countries to support each other's public policy related to hunger and poverty. UN Food and Agricultural Organization will contribute towards its annual fund. Okay. Now, G20 Leaders Summit is going on in Brazil. Okay. Rio de Janeiro, a famous city of the most popular city of Brazil. Okay. It is going on. It has been concluded. And at its conclusion, this Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty was launched. Okay. So this part is correct. Now, what this alliance would do is it would really help the entire world, especially the developing world, to achieve the sustainable development goal of zero hunger and poverty elimination. As you know, there are 17 sustainable development goals that were announced in 2015, and each and every country has to achieve these sustainable development goals by 2030, right? So some of the goals are related to hunger and poverty. So to achieve these goals by 2030, because not much time is left now, okay, between now and 2030, this alliance was launched. Alliance would specifically aid developing countries because the problems of hunger and poverty are in developing countries. Okay, so this part is correct. Now, the aim of this alliance is to serve as a platform for countries to learn from each other, to support each other's public policy related to hunger and poverty. Absolutely correct. Now, this entire alliance would have a requirement of $2 to $3 million every year. Okay, every year for its operation. For this alliance to work, it would require 2 to 3 million annually. Now, where would this 2 to 3 million come from? First of all, it would come from member countries of this alliance. Okay, India is one of them. Then it would come from UNICEF. Okay, it would come from World Bank, and it would come from United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. So this part is also correct. All three are correct. Question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding International Criminal Court? It was established in 2002 under the international treaty called Rome Statute. Okay. Unlike the International Court of Justice, it can try cases related to dispute between countries. Okay. India and China are not among the 123 nations which are state parties to Rome Statute. Okay. Now listen, International Criminal Court was established in 2002, and it was established under a treaty called Rome Statute, which was opened for signatures in 1998. But this treaty came into force in 2002, and to allow this treaty to function, to come in force, ICC was established. Now, ICC's headquarters are in Hague, Netherlands. Okay, and ICC is responsible for trying or adjudicating cases related to crimes against humanity, war crimes, and all that stuff. Okay, so ICC actually prosecutes individuals who have committed crimes against humanity or war crimes. Currently, ICC has released an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu and his former defense minister, okay, for committing war crimes in Gaza, right? So it does that. So this part is correct. Now, ICC is different from ICJ. ICJ is the judicial organ of UN. ICC is not. Okay. Now, ICJ actually hears cases related to dispute between countries. It doesn't try individuals. It only hears cases where countries are involved, states are involved. Whereas ICC can try individuals also. Okay. In fact, it mostly tries individuals. So it can, unlike ICJ cannot try individuals. Okay, ICJ only takes care of countries. So this part is false. Now there are 123 nations who are party to Rome Statute who follow the jurisdiction of ICC. India, China, USA, Russia do not follow ICC. So this part is correct. 1 and 3 only. Okay. Question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. It was established under the Treaty of Chaguaramas in 1973 to create a group of Caribbean countries. It is a grouping of 21 countries, including 15 member states and 6 associate members. The second CARICOM India Summit was hosted in Georgetown, Guyana. All right. So yes, Caribbean Community is a community or a grouping of a block of Caribbean nations, right? So Guyana is one of them, Grenada is one of them, Barbados is one of them, Jamaica is one of them, right? So there are many countries in the Caribbean region, okay, which is a part of Atlantic Ocean. These countries have created a group called CARICOM. Okay, it was established in 1973, absolutely correct, under Treaty of Chaguaramas. That is correct. It is a group of 21 countries, 15 full members and 6 associate members. Absolutely correct. Now, India started engaging with Caribbean countries by conducting India CARICOM Summit. The first India CARICOM Summit happened in 2019 and the second summit happened in 2024. It happened in Georgetown, Guyana. Okay, so this part is also correct. All statements are correct. And last, which of the following statements are correct? Some states in India have debarred citizens from contesting panchayat polls if they have more than 2 children. Okay. Rajasthan was the first state to implement this two-child policy. Haryana and Andhra Pradesh are the only 2 states that have rolled back this policy. Okay. Now, look, back in 1980s and 90s, population control was a big thing. And to disincentivize people from having more children, many states in India passed laws which barred people from contesting panchayat and municipal polls if they have more than 2 children. Okay, so this part is correct. Rajasthan was the first state to do so. Absolutely correct. And since then, 13 states and UTs passed this law. The latest one was Daman and Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Last state was Uttarakhand to do so. But many states have opted out of this policy because they think that this policy doesn't work and it is not a good policy. Barring people having more than 2 children from contesting polls, this is bad. So many states have dropped this policy. They have gone back on this policy. Haryana is one of them. Chhattisgarh is one of them. And there are many other states who have rolled back this policy. Andhra Pradesh is the latest state to do so because Chandrababu Naidu has recently announced that he'll do so. Okay, so Haryana and Andhra Pradesh are the only 2 states. No, Chhattisgarh is one of them, and many other states are there who have rolled back on this policy. So this part is false. 1 and 2 only, A. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And please do not forget to revise these MCQs from the notes provided by us. These notes shall be available in PDF format. They shall be shared on our Telegram channel. And where can you find our Telegram channel? Well, below this video in the comment section, you'll find a link. That link is of our Telegram channel. You just have to click on that link. It will take you to our Telegram channel. And from there, you can download the notes for not just this lecture, but all the other lectures featuring on our YouTube channel. All right. And many other notes also are available on that Telegram channel. So join that Telegram channel. And after downloading the notes from this lecture, okay, because this lecture's notes contain written detailed explanations to each and every question discussed above, discussed in this lecture. All right. So go through those detailed explanations, because through that you'll be able to revise what was discussed in today's lecture, and you'll also remember them for longer periods of time. So if you want to keep these MCQs in your memory, well, revise these detailed explanations from our notes. Okay. All right. That would be all, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time with next day's current affairs through MCQs. Thank you.